All right. Welcome all of you and anyone else watching to the Rise of the Runelords. From the DDG. It's been a little bit, by no one's fault in particular, just lots of time issues. But we are back with almost session 12, but it's not quite, so we're going to keep it at 11 and a half. Previously, the gang were in Sandpoint when dealing with a bunch of goblins. Managed to push them back and deal with a couple extra small things within the town and even outside in goblin territory. When they figured out that the goblin plans were a lot more organized than goblins usually are capable of planning, and so have fallen to a other humanoid leader who was found out to be Tsuto Kaijitsu, the brother of Ameiko Kaijitsu, runner of the Rusty Dragon Inn. They were able to subdue and capture Tsuto down below the glassworks after a gruesome display of violence. But this Tsuto, in time after being healed due to interrogation needs, managed to escape, leaving behind some of his necessary items as they were confiscated, including his journal that held plans of an even greater attack on Sandpoint in the near future. With Tsuto gone and fleeing into a long tunnel under the glassworks in a sort of smuggling area, the four of you went down that tunnel and managed to work your way through a large catacomb full with interesting fleshy creatures and misshapen goblins. Well, just one, but not to mention a pit, several pits filled with zombies, and a levitation room with a book, a wand, a raven with a bunch of maggots. You know, all the usual stuff. And as they rounded back through to the last unchecked area, so it would seem, they opened the door to a wide room to find emptiness. And that is where we will pick back up. So, as a reminder of the introduction to this huge room looks like nothing more than an immense underground cathedral. Stone doors stand to either side of the main entrance, but beyond this the walls are carved with strange, spiky runes. In the center of the room is a large pool with a ring of polished human skulls balanced on stone spikes, arranged in a circle around the deeper midsection. At the far end of the room, a pair of stone stairways leads up to a pulpit on which sits a second pool. This one triangular and filled with churning, bubbling water that looks almost like translucent lava. And Karzerath, with dark vision, is able to see beyond the light up to the pulpit, as said before.
What is it?
I suppose me being in the back, I probably can't see too much into the room, but I can see maybe just a few things.
Yeah. Kalar, because of the light, you would see the pool. It would maybe be a bit grim with the darkness on the skulls. Maybe not giving all the details.
He would come up beside CC and say, "Looks like a large room, some pool, or fountain, or with some skulls on it. But I haven't got to the door yet."
Should I stick my head in that fountain too?
If you want. But first, let the scouts maybe look around first. Karzerath is at the door.
Oh, okay. She will slowly tap her way a little closer. Probably pulling on Kalar as she does.
We're straight next to her.
We were heading this direction, right?
Yep.
Alright, I guess we'll...
Okay. As you step in, you would get a wider view of this area, which would include both of these. You would see two smaller stone doors to either side. They look much less significant than the door you just walked into.
Is the door open?
Oh, my bad. I bet that's still there. Yeah, that's still there. Ta-da!
Alright, I will lead the others into the room
Okay.
and let them know that there are additional doors.
Okay. I guess I would like the other three, because Karzerath, you had a great stealth roll. I would like the other three to make stealth rolls, at least if you care to do so. Karith is going to do so.
Sure, why not? Hey! Alright.
Find the button.
Nice!
Okay.
Look at my spells, see how many I have left, and
Okay.
okay, one spell left. I still have lots of room, and we do still have some of my possibilities left.
Okay. Okay. Let's do that. Yeah. Karith would take a peek around and take a look at like the doors to the side. Because we all know that doors are the most dangerous enemies.
Yes.
Yes.
See if they were mimics.
Doors and doors and
Doors and sardines. Doors
door
and sardines.
doors, sardines, and of course the dreaded climbing.
Okay. Actually, why am I doing that? That's just not gonna work. Sure. Yeah. Nothing seems out of place. I mean, except for, the humanoid skulls, that's a little bit out of place, but this whole place has been kind of like that.
I would get up.
Karith is gonna tiptoe over to the door.
By the door, but if stuff gets too hairy in here, he would step back and try to use runes in front of the choke point. But for now, step just inside.
Right.
He'll whisper back to Cece. It's like, alright, so there's the pool in front, steps going on either side up to some kind of altar. Can we see what this looks like?
You would see an orange glow, but this is above your eyeline.
Some kind of
Karzerath will go ahead and fly up there.
orange glow above there, and then doors small
Sure.
to the side.
Oh.
Karith, when inspecting the door, would find that it is actually ajar slightly and pokes it open, which would just reveal an empty room.
Is it a room of rubble?
Nope, not a rubble room. However, not very much more interesting.
Seeing that one's safe, I kind of glance. I don't move, but I glance towards the other one, keeping my crossbow kind of pointed that direction.
Okay, so, Karzerath.
Yeah.
You do look at this pool, and it very much does look like translucent lava with wisps of heat, and it bubbles and churns as if a raging fire, but this entire room is deathly cold, even this close to the pool. However, after Karith reports back about the empty room, Karzerath, you see something happen in front of you.
Uh-oh.
You watch as in your peripheral, as you are examining this pool, above the pool, actually, there's a drip. A drip of blood.
Is this the pool or is this the
This
pool?
this
Okay.
is well, I mean, this is a larger pool, but this is the orange pool.
I'll have my rapier at the ready as I trace where the drip is coming from.
Yeah, give me a second. Oh, actually, that would reveal. So Karzerath, it is less ambiguous as this tiny creature, who actually, if it's tiny, I should probably shrink. Oh, look at that tiny creature.
Aw.
This tiny creature appears in front of you as she slashes her wrists and lets some of her blood down into the pool. And then she shouts at you and the people behind you, who she actually noticed before you, Karzerath. It was only the flying in midair up to the pedestal that really sold you out. Unfortunately, in a language that none of you know, at least as far as I'm aware of. However, and this is real fun. Out from this pool pops another one of the flesh creatures, ready to strike you, and I will ask for initiative from everyone.
Oh no.
Would I be able to strike at it since I had my rapier out?
Unfortunately, this happened almost instantaneously as you got up to the pedestal.
Gotcha.
Do you want to know what language we can speak, or did you already look it up?
I am willing to listen.
Common, Elven, and Celestial.
Common, Elven, Celestial. Nope.
Yeah.
Karzerath, you got anything?
Pretty sure it's just common and draconic.
I posted
Yeah,
mine.
no, you guys do not. And then,
Okay.
Karith here with common.
Coming.
Okay. Then let me select the token, and then go to initiative.
Boop. Let's name them. E. This is E. And this is S. Now I need to roll things because I didn't yet. Oops. And for you... Oh, okay. Okay, so let's order that. Karzerath, what's your dexterity score?
Let's see. 4. So it's 16.
16?
16.
With a 4?
It's a +4 modifier.
Plus 4
So-
modifiers should
So
be...
So it's 16 4 is the
18.
modifier. Oh, I'm sorry, 18. I am sorry.
Okay, with an 18, I'll let you go first. Cece, what's your dex?
12. Mod
Okay,
one.
so E still goes before you. That's a pretty even grouping. 18 to 14? Wow. Now let me... bam! Oh, no, it's gotta be louder than that.
No, I thought 14 was decent, but everyone else rolled well too, so guess we're going last.
No, that's totally fair. Okay. So, with these shouts, it's pretty clear that something's going on, and Karith would do his best to rush up. And he can't do that.
Another 5D to backseat.
Oh wait, doesn't he actually have?
Oh, he does have some speed thing there.
Charge, run, or withdraw. Okay, so he can't charge because of the angle requirement. He can run, but he doesn't want to do that, and he's not withdrawing. Okay. So he would just get his 25 and then I guess like a pseudo 30 and then move again. And that would unfortunately be his turn as he had to get up. But he does draw his short sword in one hand, in his main hand. Karzerath.
Alright. And we're gonna stab
Alright.
the zombie creature and probably miss.
Yes, that will miss. Will that be your turn?
I don't remember if there's anything else I can do.
Actually, due to the need to take out your rapier, that probably took up your move action too. Okay.
Fine.
E. 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 Okay. I think he might. Let me look at this again. Okay. So that's at will. Hold on. Sorry. Okay. The E creature is going to go invisible. Whoops. It's going to move here. And losing invisibility is going to cast cast a spell on Karith. Yes, this small, tiny, actually, creature holds out her claws and incants an unknown phrase to you, and that means Karith is going to have to make a DC 14 will save. So let's go to will. And oh boy. 11. Wonderful. Excellent. That means the subject becomes paralyzed and freezes in place. Yeah, okay. So, I'm gonna put a spiderweb with how many turns have passed. And, that's gonna be E's turn. Cece.
Cece is going to kind of lean forward to Kalar and place a small hand on his shoulder and say, something sounds bad, so I hope this helps. And she'll give his shoulder a little squeeze, and I will cast guidance twice, apparently, on Kalar.
Okay.
Good.
Yes, and that'll be the end of my turn.
This lasts for a minute.
And you do have to declare it before you use it.
Oh, is it? Okay, is it only one? Oh, okay, it's a cantrip, so it's just 1 plus 1 bonus once. Okay.
Yep.
And that'll be the end of my turn. I'm gonna stay there.
Oh, yeah, sure. So to the S. It's going to finish stepping out of this pool and dripping wet with water. It's water. Is going to take a claw at both you and Karith, as well as a bite towards the one thing that tried to attack it. So, claw to each of you. Claw to Karzerath is going to be a 19 to hit.
Pretty sure that hits.
Claw to Karith, who is paralyzed, is a natural 1. Oh boy, I can't do this again. But far succeeds its reflex save. And then its bite, because it missed with the claw on the paralyzed creature, is going to bite the paralyzed creature. Is going to be a 17, which is going to hit a 13. So, a bite to Karith and a claw to Karzerath. Oh, is Karith really that hurt? Huh.
Thought we used healing stuff in the last room. Did maybe he not, because Noah is the player is no longer with us, did he not apply the healing?
I'm pretty sure I... Huh. No, something's got to be up with that. Huh. Let's. Someone roll 4d6 for Karith. Okay. That is probably the accumulation that he got. So. Cool. Okay, so. With that. The claw is going to be 5 whole damage to you, and the bite is 6 damage to Karith.
How much is the claw?
5 for you. As well as Karith needing to make another will save and not succeeding, which means for 6 minutes jeez. For 6 minutes, Karith is sickened and overwhelmed with emotion.
Oh no.
Though none of you can tell because he is paralyzed and has fallen on the floor, which I realize would have been an extra bonus, but it hit anyway. So doesn't auto crit. So let's this guy for 6 minutes. Kalar.
Well, I'm going to guidance will last for a little bit, right? I don't have to use it right now.
Yeah,
Correct.
it's 1 minute, but I am concentrating on it.
Do you want me to use it this turn so you can do something else, or?
It is totally up to you because you are the closest. I intend to continuously keep this on you. So if you use it, I'm gonna come back and basically put it back on you again.
I think this turn I'm going to use my last spell and put up Shield of Faith, but so that should last for the level. So for the next 3 minutes, my AC goes up by 2, and I will use. That's my action. I'm gonna move myself over towards this corner.
Okay.
So we get a clear line of fire to shoot at this thing next time. But if I can, I want to open the door to double check nothing's going to surprise us from there.
I would let you check if you would like.
So he would just open the door, and assuming there's nothing hostile to pop out at him, he will then point his crossbow this direction.
Sure. You would see that there are some scraps on the floor that make it look as though it used to be a storage room, but it is now, for the most part, empty. That brings it to Karith, who has passed a turn and is going to make another will save to break it. And is going to fail. So, Karzerath.
Going to try to attack it one more time.
Get him.
Alright.
Get him. Yes.
Yes, that is going to hit. And for
Nice damage.
6 piercing. Okay. Oh. Yeah, you get a solid chunk out of him. E is going to be next. And due to having this spell hold person up on Karith, is going to throw her seemingly glowing, wispy iron dagger at Karzerath for a 15 to hit. Does that hit?
I believe so. Well, let me see. No, 15 does not hit.
Oh, your AC is higher?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. So as the dagger skids and bounces off, it stops before it hits the floor and zips back into her hand. As she flies. Oh, I turned that like that. Flies over this way, and that will be her turn. CC.
I am concentrating on bless, but I'd like to, if I can, I'd like to take the door and kind of like close it shut a little bit to give myself kind of a little bit like a half shield.
Yeah, you can give yourself cover.
Yeah, I'd like to do that. So if it's a double door, I want to pull one door shut and essentially like stand behind that one while kind of peeking my head inside.
Yeah, okay. Probably get this one closed and have this one open.
Cool. I will
Because
move
you get a
over.
good view for the
So, S is going to go and actually got hit by something. So is going to focus fire on you, Karzerath. So, a bite of 18, or sorry, a claw of 18. Another claw of a natural 1.
Yes.
What's its reflex? Not making the DC 10 for reflex. Unbelievable.
Yes. Fall.
This is the second time in a row. Or even more. I don't know. We'll get to it.
It's klutzy. It's fine.
That is not applicable. I can show you what it is, but it is not applicable, so it's just going to be a hard miss.
No snap.
And then its bite towards you is only a 13.
Mid.
So just our first claw.
Yep.
3 damage.
That's not too bad. But also, ow.
Yeah. That's its entire turn, so Kalar.
Okay, so the thing I was aiming at flew down over here. So I'm going to use the guidance, and
Mm-hmm.
so he had his crossbow in, and as it flies down, he just follows it along, and this is the bolt.
Okay.
Let's take the guidance off. And then is that button I just have to hit, or do I just have to do math and do a dice roll?
Uh,
Let's see.
Dice roll +1.
I would. Yeah.
So just
It is facing up towards the plinth, so I will give you that extra +2.
Oh,
So
okay.
+3 on your attack.
Yes.
3. I had a +0 to begin with. I'm not
Yes.
a bad character, but 3 plus is good. Still low level characters.
16 is going to just miss the small creature and bounce off the side of this wall.
Bummer.
Yeah, I got a very high wisdom, but I don't have the combat stats for physical combat.
Not quite the dexterity for that.
Yet. Maybe might increase it later, but I don't know. And there's no combat, very few combat spells for cleric at low level.
Yeah.
I'm done. I'll just reload my crossbow and move back.
Oh yeah, monks don't have a base attack bonus at first level?
No,
Weird.
and I'm
Okay.
only going one level of monk. Everything else is
Yeah.
cleric.
So Karith has his turn pass by a second time. Oh. Wait, what'd I do? No. Go away. 2. And then is going to make another will save, where he is actually still sickened and so takes a -2 to this roll, for a total of -4 will save DC 14, and does not make it, and it continues to be paralyzed. Karzerath.
Alright. Gonna keep trying to hit it.
Oh,
Solid.
wow.
Yes.
A 10 damage on a 19 to hit. Well, that's definitely gonna hit. So let's see. Yeah, you get a substantial cut into him, or it, them. You get a substantial cut into them, and boy, they are not looking good after that. But it is very angry at you. Back to E. E is going to... yes. Let's see. Oh. Okay. E is going to go invisible. Is going to... Well, you're not sure. I'm just gonna let that turn pass by, which puts it to CC. You can feel the arcane tethers to Kalar being broken as he fires his crossbow.
Okay. I will step around my little barricade and into the room. And as I come in, I will like quickly tap my cane around and like trail along this wall. Don't feel anything. Trail along this wall and start going this way. And as soon as I hit Kalar, I reach out and I grab him by his forearm as he's reloading, and I say, "Do not worry, you got this." And I will cast guidance on you again. But that'll be the end of my turn, being in there and kind of like in the doorway.
Okay. Bring it to probably S's final turn. Maybe he'll get lucky. It is going to go all out on you, Karzerath, once again, and probably just get one hit. That's a 21 with a claw.
That will hit.
A 17 with a claw.
That will hit.
And a 6 with the bite.
Misses.
So it lashes out one side and the other, and then tries to bring you in to get a bitten gash into you, and doesn't quite hold on to you, more just cuts through you. So that's going to be 2 damage for the first one, and 3 damage for the second. So a total of 5.
I'm not looking very good.
Bringing it to Kalar.
Okay, I can't see the thing, and I can't get up to deal with S at the moment. So I think he is going to, if CC would he's going to switch positions with CC.
I will say, this is not monumentally high, and you would be able to see Karzerath and S, basically their top halves.
Oh, I could get a shot at him then. Okay.
If you would like to. It would be a hard shot, but you could. They don't seem to be in the grand scheme of things, they don't seem to be super hard hit.
I would still like to try to, if I'm allowed to, like, switch positions to CC to get her to kind of move her behind me.
Sure.
So he'll step forward and just kind of like help, like, try to have you move behind for protection, and he will. I was gonna put down an explosive rune, but if I can see this thing, let's take a shot.
Okay.
And do I still get the +2 for not knowing I'm there, or just the +1 for?
Just the +1 for guidance. A 9 is going to chink off of the back. Unfortunately. Would you like to do anything else, or just reload your crossbow?
Can I still do that? I did move a little bit.
For that would be a 5-foot step, so you could still have your full move action.
Okay.
Which would be the reload.
I'll use my move action to reload then.
Okay, Karith, spending a third turn, and you hear as well. Okay, Karzerath, you see, but the rest of you hear Karith cry out as he did take some damage and is struggling with severe emotions on the ground, but it is unfortunately the end of his turn. So Karzerath.
Alright. Hopefully finish this thing.
I hope so. 22 is absolutely going to hit.
Wow.
5 piercing. Is going to drop it.
Yes, good job.
As it falls slumped over, one claw ready to slash at you again. Whew, that's over. What now?
You will turn and look out to the floor.
try to locate the other. I have no idea where it's at.
Right. Okay. Okay, sorry. Okay. Sorry. Karzerath, are you doing anything else, or?
That's it.
Okay. So that brings us back to E. Who is going to going to oh, I forgot to do that. Okay. I did forget to mention, and I will say, when E, dropped some blood into the well, or well, the pool, it did dim a little bit. And the creature had a strange look on her face, and Karzerath, if you could give me a sense motive check, retroactive sense motive check.
Nice.
21. Wow, the DC was 20. There is an obvious language barrier. However, you can tell very clearly that this creature, this E, is worried about continuing to do that and summoning the S for whatever reason. But continuing to summon is a bad idea. And so that is why instead she calls out an incantation and pops up right here, and actually, how big is that? Okay. In the middle of both of you, Karith and Karzerath, is Yes, good. Oh, that's not supposed to be there. A giant spider!
Spooter! No! No,
Eight
the
legs.
spooters! 8 legs!
Which, when summoned, here's where you designate and acts immediately on your turn. Okay. What is this guy's intelligence? Oh, it doesn't have an intelligence. And a wisdom of 10.
Weird.
Spooter intelligence.
Even animals have intelligence of either 1 or 3, depending on the system.
Nope. It just lined through the intelligence. Nothing there. That being the case, hold on, let me get a whisper out. And this Spyadure is probably going to take its chances against the victim that is currently lying on the floor. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. So, let's do a bite with its pincers for an 18 to attack a -4, -9, prone. -4. Yep, -4. So 18 to a -4, Karith is definitely going to hit a 12. And will sink its teeth into Karith, dealing 5 damage plus a pool of poison injecting into Karith, who needs to make a fortitude save. And
He
is
did not have
makes
good times.
no,
No,
he's
not.
he looks like the biggest guy. I can't help that. So at 4 for being sickened means that he is going to be poisoned. Okay. I think we'll get to that on his turn. Yeah. So where's some good poison? Ah, this is a good poison one. And that brings it to CC.
Placing a hand on Kalar's shoulder again, I will say, "Do not lose faith," and I will cast guidance on you again. But I will additionally shout up to Karzerath and say, "What is happening? trying to get some insight into what's going on up there.
He's dead. Giant spider now.
Lovely! I'm gonna stay down here! And that is the end of my turn. Because that is all the information that was given to me, or else I could have done more. But I'm gonna stay behind. I'm gonna stay behind Kalar.
Okay.
We imagine or this
Where to put it? Oh, yeah, that guy's gone. So, yes, your turn.
Alright, he'll say, as he levels his crossbow towards this thing, he'll say, there's a small, winged creature that keeps, going invisible, but in summoning things. This is where, we really need your help, as you see. You see without your eyes. If it goes invisible, I'll need you to tell me where it is. Currently, it's up on the steps where I'm shooting. And he's saying that as he takes a shot with crossbow and don't miss, unfortunately.
Who probably isn't going to hit much at low levels, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. Low levels and not a physical combat character.
Quite.
So, and then he will move action reload.
Okay. You may also take a 5-foot step if you would care to. Just sort of increment yourself to somewhere.
He still wants to, could I get an advantage if I knelt down here and kind of braced myself on snipers can, brace themselves and get a better shot?
I would have let you get another +1, however, no advantage. There are some similar mechanics, but it's just flat bonuses.
For my next shot, if I was on the head, I braced myself on the wall or edge if I could get.
Yeah, just not advantage.
So he will do a 5-foot step and try to move up there for his next shot to have some
Okay.
shooting range.
Sounds good. Karzerath.
Going to attempt a stab at the spider.
Okay.
Not liking how things are looking.
A 9 is not going to hit.
And then I'm going to move and fire out of there.
Okay. Are you doing a 5-foot step type thing?
Essentially jumping over the ledge, yeah.
Okay. E. Okay,
I'm not worried about falling because of wing.
Is going to... Oh, wait. Let me take Karith's turn real quick because I forgot about that. Karith is in a reasonable enough position to... Oh, dang. I keep forgetting about that. Let's give him a chance on some of the others. He is going to use a Charmed Life to try and get that Fortitude save up. What is it? 10 is not going to make it for that. And the other one is not relevant anymore. So, on his turn, he's going to get evens or odds? Evens. 2 points of strength damage. Okay, so he's going to get up, which does provoke because Karzerath did not provoke earlier. However, a 4 is a measly bite and is not going to hit. So Karith is up, and because it already took its swing at him, is going to step over and in doing so, pull out his other short sword, as there is now a torch on the ground there, and take 2 swings at E. So I'm gonna do this and this. Both are going to miss. Karzerath. No, not Karzerath. E. Right. Okay. Okay. E is going to emanate an aura of fear, causing Karith to once again make a will save. This is not a spell, so that does not provoke attacks of opportunity. A 13? Actually makes it. So that's done, and he's going to be shaken for 1 round instead of the other possibility, which would be frightened for 1d4 rounds. So that's good. After doing so, hold on. And that was a standard action. He is going to fly away, not quite into the corner, over here, incurring a attack of opportunity, which at a... Wait, what is shaken? Oh, he's already shaken. Oh no, sick. At a -4, it's not gonna hit. 14 is not gonna hit. And that will be E's turn. Cece.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's see. She's gonna shout, I'm blind, but not that kind of blind, and she will take another. She'll take a 5-step to be behind Kalar and give him guidance. Again. And she will shout up to Karzerath, please don't bring the spider down here, I don't like them. And she will then backpedal to this door and get behind her little shield that she has. And that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. Kalar.
He would say, "I know, and that's but you see without your eyes. That's why I was asking you, but it hasn't gone invisible yet." But he will take shot at this one.
Okay.
So, the guidance, and you said I could get a +1 from kind of bracing myself.
Yeah, so get a +2 from that. 17 is unfortunately gonna scrape along the small body of this E and bounce off. Kind of crazy.
Yeah, got a good AC. It's staying at range, and I guess the logically only the good thing to do would be reload my crossbow.
Okay, Karith is going to spin around to this ugly creature and stab at it a couple times. For a... Oh, well, the first one's going to miss, the second is not. So, that does confirm, and he's going to take the crit card. What kind of... It's, piercing. Okay, so I don't really know how well that translates to ear, but gets a good cut across the head. Is going to deal 7 damage to this creature, as well as give it bleed. I'm going to mark with that. Unfortunately, int damage doesn't exactly work to something that doesn't have int. However, that brings it to Karzerath's turn.
All right. This is probably going to be...
Oh, and Karith is... No, yeah.
Okay. This might be extremely reckless, but I'm going to come over here. Sit there.
Okay.
And rapier attack. What's making it reckless is what my health is at. And I'm assuming 7 misses.
Yes, a 7's going to miss. Which puts it at E and Spider's turn. Oh, right. Karith needs to... And is going to try to reroll that with Charmed Life, and is going to get worse. Why are all of his rolls so bad? It's probably because of me. Sorry, guys.
Poor Noah.
Which means... it's evens. It's 1 more strength damage. However, that puts that at a second turn. So E is going to cry out or shriek as there is now another flying creature next to them. And is going to I did not do that. Oh. That's why. But what's the save DC? Oh, I suppose. Okay. So that's done. That's done. Sorry, I figured out how this worked 4 weeks ago. She is going to point at you, Karzerath. Gimme. That does not. Okay, so that's a standard action. 1 plus. Okay. It's going to point to you, Karzerath, and try to hex you. So I need a will save from you.
All right. Well,
A 10 is not going to do it. And, well, that... Good news, it doesn't do too much because you fall asleep and then fall to the ground and then immediately wake up again. Though, you will be taking a little bit of fall damage. I'll probably have it just due to not being super high up. That's 3 damage for the fall.
ouch. I'm still standing.
You would be prone.
I'm still alive.
But
Oh, I
then-
mean, I'm still up.
Yeah. But then he, being out of range, is going to just sort of take a center stage in this room. The spider, however, is going to try to bite Karith. Oop. However, a 9 is not going to do such. So, easily move on to CC.
Okay, I hear the thump. I hear the groan of pain. And I know that we need a little bit of a boost, so I will use 5 feet of my movement to step inside, if it can be there. and I will slam my stick on the ground, and I will do my my channel positive energy. So that is 1d6 to all my allies. Well, except for Karith, who's not in
Except
the
for Karith.
30-foot bubble.
Kalar and Karzerath. 1d6.
Oh well. I was only down 2.
Yeah, you're only down 2, so that's not bad. Yes.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice. Okay. So standard action and move. Okay.
Yep, and I will just shout, "You are the saviors! Don't let this one stop you!" And I will gesture with my cane in the direction that I think this thing is in, which would probably be
Good.
very comically over near.
Kalar.
I would think you would have a better chance of seeing this thing than the rest of us, since you don't use your eyes. But let's. This thing is going to keep summoning things until we take it out. But I could have my crossbow, or I can put runes on the ground that only last a turn, and it has to fly over a room. So we're just gonna take top side of it. And this. And do that.
Yeah. Okay. Karith is gonna just deal with this spider. And get another crit somehow. And is going to take the attack and actually poof this spider out of existence. So does not need to take that second attack, and is going to move himself to down just below. However, still poisoned. Yeah, it's almost wrathful. Let's give fortitude and try to save that. So that's all of his charmed luck out of the way, or charmed life. Does not make that save. Is going to take an additional 1 strength damage. However, that doesn't change anything. That is turn 3. Karzerath.
Oh.
Alright.
Oh, it doesn't show me. Oh.
Gonna come up at her again.
Alright.
Roar.
Ah!
And missed.
Man, low rolls all around. E is going to look at what she has. Can't do that anymore. Oh, let's get, okay, so it is, E turns to you, Karzerath, after seeing the poke wildly near her, and starts incanting something in a language that obviously you are unaware of. Because this is a spell, so you may take an attack of opportunity if you would like. You know,
Raw.
if you want to. And 19 is gonna hit. That's the first hit on E.
Yes.
For
Get her.
8 piercing. So, make sure I get my concentration correct. When there's damage, I think it's either 10 or 15 plus a certain amount. Concentration. Injury. Concentration effect DC 10 plus the damage taken plus the level of spell you're casting. Okay, so that's DC 19. Ooh, that's fun. She was feeling very proud of herself. She no longer feels very proud of herself.
Yeah.
Where's the concentration check on this? I suppose it would just be whatever the spellcasting is. Which in this case would be okay. Oh wait, maybe I could have just found it there. Duh. Add your caster level and the ability score modifier. Okay, so intelligence of that plus that. Okay, so a 17 does not beat 19, and the spell fizzles out into nothing.
All right.
That's the standard action done, and already took an attack of opportunity from you, so is going to use move action to get back up on the dais, bring it to CC.
She's gonna shout to Karzerath. Where is it?
It flew up back onto the balcony.
What's up there?
Some kind of pool.
Okay, and I would like to use. There's such thing as a dash action in this, right?
You may move twice, or you can even run and risk a bit of AC and move 4 times.
Okay, I would like to move twice.
Okay.
And go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
That would be 30.
Oh, is this 30?
Yeah, every other is 10.
Okay, so 30, 40, 50.
You could get a little further.
Yeah.
So that would be
I wanted to get
35,
here, essentially.
40, 45, 50. Yeah, you can get there.
Enough to get there. But that is my complete turn, right? It
Correct.
takes my action.
With no sacrifice to AC.
Okay. Yep. I want to get up here, and then I want to try to see if I can figure out what's going on with this pool of water. But that can wait until my next turn, so this probably involves an action.
Sure. I mean, instantaneously you can see that this looks like translucent lava, as explained before. It looks like it should be really hot. It's giving off all of the signs that it's hot, except for the fact that it is not hot.
It is not hot. Got it.
Kalar.
I am not having any luck with this crossbow, so I looks through my backpack, and
Fair
he's
enough.
going to put the crossbow away and grab a winter blanket. So 15 and I guess 30 feet of movement would probably put me here-ish. And he is running up the stairs with with the blanket kind of bundled up, ready to. He's going to attempt to capture the flying bug.
Yes.
I like this.
But that's I guess I could try to double move it since I did can't quite get into range. So yeah, he will move up here and then just kind of try to grab the blanket like he's gonna try to
Alright.
toss it over her and tie her up in the blanket. Or
Yeah.
whatever.
Right. Okay, so that brings it to Karith's turn, who does not have a climb speed. Does not have a good climb either. What could he do? It's not very much. Okay. Karith is going to balance on the pool and get ready and try to attack if E comes down again. And is gonna be there fine. A little wobbly, but he's fine. And that's gonna hold his action. Karzerath.
Karzerath's gonna fly up. Essentially there. And
Okay.
is going to, once again, take a swing.
Sure. 16 is gonna miss.
Damn.
Okay. Back to E's turn. What does E have? Oh, wait, Karith needs to make his last fortitude save. Hey, finally made it.
Yay.
Okay, so that's gone. Okay. Ugh. Here, let's do this. They are going to point at you, Kalar, and I need you to give me a will save without attack of opportunity.
Okay. I am the cleric with the 18 wisdom. He will save.
Oh, yeah, wow. That's a good point. Still gonna do it.
+8.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine. You feel the arcane waves of slumber around you. But you've pulled all-nighters before. After using a standard action, would like to back up. So, after moving just a little bit, both of you can make attack of opportunities. Kalar, you can make combat maneuver, I'd say, to try to throw it.
So that's the CMB.
Yep, bonus.
Hey.
Unfortunately, that's not a great roll, but that didn't fit it.
Okay.
Ooh, I rolled, may have a -1, but I rolled really well.
Yeah, alright.
21 to hit.
Yeah, the 21 to hit does absolutely hit. And combat maneuver defense is lower, so let's see. Takes that damage. And would get trapped in this pseudo netting, and unfortunately, as they have used many actions this turn, are going to just be stuck, and we'll have to try to deal with that next turn. CC.
So at this pool of water, can I definitely tell that it's magical? Is it readily apparent?
Yes. Oh wait, you're blind. You don't get to see that it's orange and bubbly. You have no idea that it's supposed to be warm.
I'm sure it's beautiful. I would like to close my eyes and channel as best I could and try to use the spell like it's not supposed to be used for, but I figured I'd give it a shot anyway. Can I try to purify the water?
Ooh. 1 cubic foot of water contains roughly 8 gallons and weighs about 600 or 60 pounds. 1 cubic foot per level, so 2 cubic feet, so 16 gallons. You know what? That's an interesting effect. So give me a second.
If you'd consider it, I'd have a proposal if 16 gallons isn't enough.
Well, I'm willing to let it do something. I would have you roll for it, though.
Okay.
If you would like to make a caster roll, a caster check.
Okay.
Which I believe is in spells.
It's in spells. Let me check.
Maybe not.
Ability mod concentration.
Oh wait, can you click the click the oracle? Yep, caster check. Okay. With an 8, you're trying your best. It does not look like it is doing well. It doesn't look like anything. You don't feel much of a difference.
Does it feel like if I continued down this path, I could make a difference, or no?
You've seen weirder things happen, but you're not super hopeful.
Okay. That'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. Kalar, there is a prone and blinded creature in front of you.
I'm going to tighten up, just like continue to bundle the blanket tighter and tighter to give it less room to move within the bundle, and then
Okay.
turn over to Karzerath and ask, "Do you have any rope?" And he's just going to try tightening it up and try to step on the open end of it, or what would be the open end of makeshift bag to try to keep it closed.
Okay. Obviously, this creature is not going to just let you do this, so I would have another check to continue this. Probably like a grapple check to basically handle the blanket. Which grapple would be another combat maneuver bonus.
Get it.
Yeah, I still have a low one of these, but I imagine that as a tiny creature they would have even lower. But, good.
You are unable to wrestle it down, and while it is still currently in the blanket, you have not made any leeway.
Okay.
Karith is going to quietly sort of swear, probably like a shoot, and make his way up as best he can. Okay. And going exactly 30 feet, is going to charge up the stairs and stab into this pile really hard. So, these would be -2 for the emotions, but is, I believe, a +9 for like an incapacitated prone character. So +7. 20. And 30. Yeah. He's really rocking those strikes. So let's see. 9 and 4. Okay. That gives him a solid strike, and that goes to Karzerath. Oh, I suppose actually he wouldn't have gotten the second one because he moved. Okay, that's fine. I fixed it.
Rawr.
Yes!
Yes, a 30 does hit. Go ahead and roll a sneak attack.
Ooh.
Sneaky stab.
Uh, 4. Okay. So a total of 10 damage.
That's still pretty solid.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will say, while it is a little difficult to gauge on this tiny, weird creature, it doesn't look like all of your damage has gone through up to this point. It seems a little. It's a tough creature. Which brings it back to their turn, and it is going to struggle out of it with a well, Yeah, okay, that's not gonna happen. What skill is Escape Artist? Dexterity?
Yeah, it may not have much strength, but I'm sure it's got good dexterity.
No, it's gonna go for a combat maneuver bonus in order to get out of this. Which, what did you roll to get this? You rolled an 18. Okay, cool. So, DC 18, and because it's tangled up, it gets that minus to its roll anyway. So it's gonna be at that. And takes its turn to not succeed.
Woohoo!
Yes.
It's also definitely not proficient in leaving nets, so that's gonna provoke attacks of opportunity. Given you have a reasonable weapon. Kalar, I don't know if you are proficient in fist. I presume you are.
I was thinking I didn't have one, but I'm as a monk, so I would have unarmed strike.
Are you kidding me?
Yes.
So
Why?
still have the low strength though, so
7 plus 9 is 16. That's not gonna hit. 11 plus 9 is 20. That's gonna hit. And a 24 plus 7 is a crit. So,
Confirm.
with a 16 plus 7 at 23 confirming.
7 plus
He
11.
just wants to, yours does hit, and I believe so long as they are flat-footed, if they are denied their dex, which they are, so you can get your sneak attack with it too.
Oh, stab.
So 8 plus 6 is 14 for Karzerath. That's still going to do that. And then 15 raw damage from Karith, which obviously does not all go through. And, okay. That was kind of its turn. So, Cece.
I would like to try that one more time.
Sure.
Well,
Caster level check.
14.
14. Okay. No, it does not appear to make any arcane difference.
Okay. Just gonna try, kind of shrug and say, "Well, I tried," and then I'm gonna take my 5-step movement and hide behind my gigantic teammate, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Kalar.
okay, so this thing is down, or is it still up and fighting?
Oh, it's definitely wriggling.
Okay, I guess the C&D is still just as good as trying to punch it with my fist, so I still want to try to just restrain it more and just keep not great at it, but keep it from being. Oh well.
Wow.
Overall, I mean, the initial one certainly helped. I'm just not very good at maintaining it.
Quite. Alright. Karith is going to try once more. He's gonna succeed once more. Oh, no, actually. He's not. Ah, there we go. Wait, okay, so the 5 plus 9 is 14. Definitely not gonna hit. And the 18 plus basically anything. Actually 7 is going to hit with 7 piercing. Okay. Gets one more stab into the blanket. Your poor blanket is really torn up now.
Yeah.
Karzerath.
Alright. Would it be a movement or bonus action to coat it with poison? Or a movement?
Hold on. There's an answer here. Applying poison. Is a standard action.
Well, then I'll just attack it.
Okay. An 18 is not gonna hit. Surprisingly enough, an 18. You
Didn't you say the other 18 hit?
It was an 18 plus a bunch of stuff. But a 18 with its pluses, or getting to 18, is not actually good enough. You definitely strike across its hard carapace, but you do not make a discernible dent. I guess that brings it back to E's turn. Who? Yeah, okay, hold on. Let's make exactly sure. Okay. So. Okay, that is going to be an escape artist check to get out of this with a escape artist of 17 on a... Okay. Okay. Yes, E is capable of pulling herself out of the blanket. However, as I said before, you guys get attacks of opportunity, but it is not going to be at the super bonus as it was before. It's just going to be standard attacks. Okay, and those are going to miss as...
For a few turns. The
Yeah.
whole thing is agile.
Yeah. As it...
If my winter blanket has holes in it, I am going to delete that from my inventory if it's ripped to shreds.
After moving and getting those attacks of opportunity, going to move some more. And get to right here. And unfortunately cannot do anything else, as that was movement and standard action. Right? Oh. No, that's a full round action. They're still there. My bad. But yeah. So, oh no, back to CC. It's
Oh.
CC.
Okay, that does change my plan a little bit. I will put a shoulder on Karth's shoulder and tell him don't let it escape, and I will give him guidance.
Okay. That's probably been a minute by now.
I will move 5, 10, 15. I will move here because I have a crazy idea for next round.
Okay.
Sometimes the craziest ideas are the best.
Yeah, sometimes.
Kalar.
I am a monk. I don't have a great strength. I don't think in this system you can use dex, but I can go up and just try to hit it. Nope.
Oh,
Oh.
man.
I need you to roll a reflex for that natural one.
I wish I could use my dexterity. It would at least be a 0.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're fine. You just
Nice.
punch wide and almost trip yourself up.
I get a lot of defensive abilities from my 1 level into monk, but
Yeah.
but I'm not. I'm still not very offensive.
Karith, sizing up this creature is just gonna take a Nah, Karith is not wise. He's gonna swipe twice. So this first one gets a +1. Which ends up being a -1 because he's crazy. So 14 and
Crit. Aw.
10 is boy. He's gritting his teeth way more than he should be. That brings it to Karzerath. You would be in a flanking position. E is looking out this-ish way.
Alright. Right here.
Fortunately, an 11 is not going to hit. E. I have to check this. Okay. Okay. Just getting the exact wording on this. Oh, does this help? Okay. So they go invisible from that spot.
Is it possible to strike as a reaction with disadvantage?
No such disadvantage. Basically attacking a invisible creature or attacking into darkness, if you select the right spot, 1 has to hit AC and then 2 has a mischance regardless of how you hit. But you would hear flapping of wings as it tries to get away, and so you all may make attacks of opportunity.
Might as well try.
Okay. Karith is going to try.
Oh. Used all the crits earlier.
Yeah. Oh, that's a. Okay. First of all, I need to check something because I think I used the wrong one earlier. No, that still would not have hit before. But the 6 means with a reflex save at -2, he's fine. Kalar with the 17 would have missed anyway, and a 20. There is a, if I recall correctly, a 50% mischance. So, I'm going to do this. I'm going to roll in. 1 to 50 is missed. Okay. So,
Yes!
you hit
Oh, thank Jesus.
for
10.
a 10 piercing, which with the damage reduction brings it down to a -3.
Oh my god!
Just a blind shot kill.
Oh god!
Yeah, that was crazy actually.
Them wings be flapping.
That is just like the best fucking kill.
That
Oh my
is
God.
quite the incredible kill. Tell me exactly how, through stabbing into thin air, does Karzerath kill this Quasit?
That's what it is. Okay.
Brings rapier up, slowly brings down, closing his eyes, listening, and then just hearing the flapping of the thing's wings, just stabs his rapier forward right through it.
Good. Wow. Well. You stare down at this Quasit, picking out its details, its curved horns on its heads, its white eyes, and its translucent blue wings and gray skin all around as it lies stabbed and hacked to death. What will you do now?
Okay. The room seems safe. I guess cast Detect Magic and look at both the pools.
Which pool would you be looking at first?
Well, first the top one up close by.
This is hella magical. There is so much magic in this.
I do not recommend sticking your head into this one.
Aw.
The last one had a slight magical. This is definitely.
Fine. Party pooper.
That doesn't tell me what kind of magic does. Is it? Does it?
Would you mind putting that description out there for me?
It's attached to
See what
surfaces.
happens over those 3 rounds. Round 2, number of different magical auras and the most potent. Round 3, the strength and location of each aura. You can make knowledge arcana to determine the school of magic.
Knowledge arcana.
Oh. Okay. I believe this is conjuration. It should be conjuration as far as I can tell. Oh, no. This is strong necromancy.
Oh.
Necromancy. The forces that affect life and death. So they raise it. Well, we did find a lot of undead around here. I think all those undead came from this.
Oh boy.
And is this water slightly magical like the other water?
Let me see. Nope. It is just a pretty or ugly, depending, pool.
Game, I know that they put it drop some blood into this. In character, do I know that?
It would have drawn, she would have drawn your attention, and it was quite the gesture. So yes, you would have seen that.
Without taking the studying the, I mean, can I that any arcane any symbols that can tell me anything about this, or just pool of water? Without more information, trying to put some blood into it and see what happens is kind of the only thing I can think of. Well, at least the first thing I can think of. Without writing or Arcana check to see if I can recognize anything.
Was there another thing up here besides the spider? The blind girl asks.
You may or may not kick this thing at some point.
Ow, my foot. What is oh no.
No, you'd have to go researching pretty hard in order to learn anything about this. You just know that it's got some. Basically, your check allowed you to understand that there was necromancy, strong necromancy specifically, and you saw what happened previously.
Okay, well, I guess we've got to do some more research later. I will want to get some drawings on some paper before leaving, but for now, let's take a small knife and kind of drip a little bit of blood into this pool.
Okay, does anyone
Be ready.
Sure about this?
I don't know what this is going to do, but we need more information.
About another minute.
If you're sensing necromancy magic, can we not put what triggers necromancy magic into the pool of necromancy magic, please?
Okay. I see your point. What else? How we gotta figure out what's going on down here.
Well, what we could do is we could essentially seal off this room and maybe take a small vial of it back to town and see if somebody can identify it a little further without, tempting the gods.
So did you drip your blood into it?
No, if someone had a better suggestion, which I think she does, he would stop. So
Please,
Okay.
please don't. Please don't. I am already
All
tired enough as
right.
is and can only do so much. Plus, we don't know if this, and she kind of like kicks the thing with her foot. She's like, we don't even know if this is controllable or not.
Yeah, speaking of control, Karith is like bouncing up and down like a freaking chihuahua, probably pacing a little bit until his which if you guys would wait would definitely wear off, but otherwise he is currently a little inundated and got some. Well, if he didn't have any fur, it would be some pretty white knuckles around his two short swords.
Who, who gave that person an energy drink? They're very bouncy.
Got bit, I think.
Ah,
Yeah.
them spiders are nasty. I mean, I have this flask of oil. I was hoping to use it for a different time, but if we needed a flask, I suppose I could discard
let's
the
see
oil.
here. So I've got anything that I can put in. I don't want to put that in my water skin because I might never get the taste out. So ink vials, but they have ink in it, and the ink is expensive. A healer's kit. I don't know if I would have anything like that. A healing potion, also expensive.
Mr. DM man, since I don't have like any items on me and we haven't discussed it, can I have one more vial that's empty? Or flask that's empty?
I could just put it in the iron pot.
We don't know what's in the iron pot though.
You have an iron pot?
I have an iron pot and it's empty.
Alright.
Alright. Seems like a best thing so far.
I'll carry it out. Everyone leads my way anyway.
Okay. Sure. Karzerath, if you would like to do that, do you?
Yeah, I suppose we do.
Okay. I
Just
need
able
you
tie
to.
this rope to the handle of said iron pot,
Uh,
and we'll lower it in.
sure. As you drop the iron pot in through rope, um, it gets a frosty look on it. If you tied it up specifically to be porting water, I would like a check of some kind from you to make sure that you are able to do so.
Do you want it to be sleight of hand or?
Yes, because sleight of hand is about being precise and careful. So yeah, we'll go with the sleight of hand. 15. Yeah, okay. It's pretty messy, but you are capable of drawing a bit of the water out. Ta-da!
I'll carry it if somebody will guide me. Karzerath does good at leading the way.
Be there to help you if you need it, my lady.
I appreciate that. Just make sure I don't stub my toe, because that really hurts.
Yeah, that, and we wouldn't want you to spill any of whatever that is.
That is true. That would also be bad. And if Karzerath will let me, I will take the jug from him.
Sure.
Okay. Okay. Sure.
And I do think sealing up this room would be best. They can come unseal it when they're ready to explore further.
Yes. Good.
Pretty close to the ocean. I'm not going to find a seal.
Cece starts making her way down the stairs. Just like, no, I walk away from that bad joke. No.
Okay. Well, you are welcome to make your way back to town if you would like. You know, unless you want to abscond to the wilderness for some reason.
I think town is the goals right now.
Yeah,
Great.
Karzerath will help lead CC.
Karith would be pacing back and forth, though would eventually calm down and be able to go with you. And you all would... Whoa, it's been a while since I've been here. Make your way back to the tavern. Let me... Boop, boop, boop. And as rest approaches you, I am happy to say that you all have made it to level 3.
Woo!
Yay.
Level 3! Level 3!
Normally I would give out an XP value, however things have been a little jank because of switching times and leaving members, so we're just going to reset it at level 3.
Awesome!
And yeah, we can end there.
I will probably need a refresher of how to level up.
Yeah, that's fine. If this was going to be a little early, I might have included having us level up on stream, but I don't think I'm going to make that. So,
See what I can get for a second level cleric.
I appreciate you all being here and dealing with this session.
We made it out alive, guys! That was my goal.
Yeah,
for
that
this
was
entire
a
session.
close one.
Well, I wasn't too worried about getting out. Well, I guess we ran into some difficult situations. We have 2 characters that support healing, so health and life is not necessarily the hard part.
No, it's just damage dealing at some point.
You say that, but Karith and Karzerath were down in like 2 hit points or whatever for a bit there.
In all
I got down to
fairness,
1.
In all fairness, I cannot see their health.
Yeah, I can only see mine and hers.
Likewise.
Alright, their level sneak attack goes up to 2d6, and trap
Yes, it
sense
does.
goes to +1.
Excellent.
Change these things.
So,
The
are
ship
we still rolling?
Yes, we are still rolling.
Okay.
Is there anything else you'd like to say or add before we call it a night?
Nothing but... Oh, actually, I do have one thing. Could I get a perception check from you 3? As you make your way up to your rooms.
I'm tired. We're
We're
all
all
tired.
9 and
Oh, that's a natural 1 for
15.
you. Holy shit.
Yes, and that's the one for me.
Oh,
Game.
Love it.
okay, hold on, wait. 14. Okay, so Karith, and we will leave this because Karith actually, after such, is going to pack his remaining things left in his room at the inn, and head to his father's house. However, while heading upstairs, Karith sees some interesting people off in a corner that he can't care to bother. He's very tired. He just wants to leave. But who he sees is a one humanoid, very strong, with horns coming out of his head, and a weapon sitting next to him. And sitting at the same table is another humanoid, furry, and kind of like a hyena. But as I said, he is so tired and is kind of done with adventuring at the moment. Packs his things and heads out, and that is actually the last message that I will leave you guys on.
Peoples! Awesome. Great game, as always, Dieter. Michael and Eric, always a joy to play with you guys. Who are these mysterious new figures? Find out next time in actual episode 12.
Yay!
Yay!
Finally got there.
Yay! But for now, everybody say goodbye to YouTube.
Goodbye, YouTube. Happy New Year.
How do you do?
Bye,
Yes, of
YouTube.
course.
Happy New Year and happy dungeon delving, everyone.